This one. Okay, so the loading line needs to go right there. Yeah, actually that'll work just fine. Shift click. Anything missing? Yes, there are. We're missing inserters of all shapes and sizes, apparently. Okay. Oh, and it wants storage chests and provider chests. Smart inserters, too. Okay. I did not actually even bring some smart inserters. Wants more regular inserters, did I? I did have lots of them. There they are. Regular inserters, smart inserters. No, they're all here. Substations. I had substations. There they are. Fast inserters. Did I not put passive providers in here? Apparently they're just reloading me with... Okay, fine. That is totally unhelpful, robots. But, I mean, I'm the one who's making it totally unhelpful, so I guess I can't complain too loudly. Okay. We're still missing a fast inserter. Oh, because it's doing that stupid replenishment thing. Okay, what else are we missing? Regular inserter and a light will live. Will live. Okay. So next, we need our mining rigs. Alright, we'll start here. And then we'll go right there. And there, that covers the entire deposit quite nicely. Takes care of that. Okay, let's... And just as something I'm trying to practice... is getting my robots to do all the work here. Alright, now then, for the smelting section. First of all, we're going to put a splitter in here and combine the two sets together. Okay. Just so if one mining system gets ahead, or one smelter, I should say. We'll do 3 up, 3 down. Actually, maybe we should do 4 in retrospect, because then we can do the good old poor man's belt balancer, or the... Wait, did I only have 6 of them? No, I have 2 more. Perfect. It's going to produce more than enough of this smelted stuff, I think. Okay. Alright, yeah, it doesn't have any of these in the system. One more fast inserter here. And then we'll go up and under. And then we'll do a little funny little loop-de-loo. Because we can. And then we'll do the same thing right here. And around and around and in. Alright, and then this will go up and in. Okay. Power up. I just hope it's capable of doing basic smelting recipes. Should be, though. Silver plate. Okay, let's send this back to the loading zone. get our actual train in place. Okay. We're just going to put the silver outpost on here. Perfect. All right. Next, we need defenses. That's going to involve our lovely, highly advanced blueprints here. And I think we're going to have to build them on the other side of the tracks here. We'll build it right up against the railway, right there. That'll work. That'll work quite nicely. Okay. And this is where we need our one zone extender, just to make sure we're under control for all our defenses. Although we're not going to see too many attacks from the north. I think one will be appropriate right about there. And just get some power up there. Okay. And then we'll get one defensive line just on the other side of the tracks. Not that blueprint. Defensive blueprints. Come on, where is it? There it is. I think we're going to be okay from that direction. We'll put one right there, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to get attacked from the back, so it's just going to be a case of building our walls. Whoops. Grab those. Oh my god. Did it again. I mean, I guess at some point we're going to need that, but that's a little annoying. Alright, I'm mildly concerned about the shape of this, but I think we'll be okay. Just quickly go around those. Uh-oh, who's being hit? One wall somewhere. Okay, railway. Interesting, okay. Two gates there. Did I not unload the gates? I might not have. Or I've got them on me in huge quantities and I just haven't noticed them yet. You know what? I don't think I unloaded the, I don't think I grabbed the gates. Ha! Oh well. That was silly of me. I just hope this isn't the biggest source of pollution in the local area. Okay, so instead of having the wall blueprint, I could just do that. But blueprints are a little bit more effective. And then we'll put this to there. A little bit of extra wall right there, and then we'll go the rest of the way around. And yeah, so now with all this set up, in the next episode we're definitely going to be able to start in on making our new next tier circuit boards, which is very exciting. Okay, oh crap, where's the destruction happening? Come on. Oh! Oh, it's over at the solar area. Oh, they're attacking that. Oh, okay. Good to know. Did not know that was going to be an actual target there. Okay, one diagonal section. Let's see how much room. We haven't left ourselves quite enough room here yet. There we go. Yeah. So apparently, yes, something you can do is you can shift-click with items that you have in your inventory that you don't necessarily have a blueprint for, which is going to be a very useful... I think I'll be putting that to good use in the future. Okay, so I'm mildly concerned about the absence of gates. What's the recipe for gates? Things that I don't have on me right now. And I definitely sent the gates back with... did I? Maybe. Did I put them in here? Maybe. I see walls. Do not see gates. I would have had more in my stack. Okay, no, I don't think we have gates. Alright. So how are these doing? Oh, fine. With the way trains run, I think it won't be a problem. Alright, here we go. Rock and roll. So we just got a little bit of refinement to do on this area, and then we can call it... actually, we'll see. Actually, we'll get the unloading rigged up, and we'll come back to that base with some gates to finish it up in a minute. Excellent. Okay, now you're going to have to stop right there. Alright. Now we need to blueprint that arrival design. And I think the thing we can get rid of will be... That's actually served its purpose. Oh, I need a basic electronic board. Oh, that's funny. Alright, basic electronic boards, huh? Oh, here we are. Oh, right, it's the blue one, isn't it? There we are. Okay. How are we doing for power? Just barely making do, but it is early in the morning. Well, we didn't run out of power overnight, so that's a good sign. Okay, let's get a blueprint of the arrival here, because this is kind of important. Basically everything you see there, up to and including the signal, but maybe without the train. Oh, whoops. Heh. Yeah. Let's just get that little issue taken care of. Signals. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on. I need... Okay, just let the bloody gold train go. Alright. I just noticed there's stuff being damaged in the main base. Have any laser turrets on me? I don't. Okay, give me some lasers. Lasers? There we are. Okay. Come on, go, go, go. Something is destroying my train station here, guys. Uh-oh, and I think they're out down to the oil derricks. Quick, 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 go, guys. Oh my god, what did they just blow up? They blew up a belts. Okay, they're just blowing up belts. Where are they? Oh, there it is. It's just working its way along. How did you get in here? You know, I had lasers down in this area before, and apparently I'm going to need them again. Alright. Well, at least our enterprising little robots have taken care of the worst of the damage. But where did you come in? Hold it. I never finished this wall, did I? Nope. Okay, well, since we've been distracted from what we were working on anyways, we might as well... How are we going to do this? We need basically just to take this along here. Using the shift key. And I believe this is still out of network, so we'll just do a little network expansion along the wall here. One there. One there. There we go. And get a couple of our sniper turret blueprints in here. And then I guess we'll just go a diagonal down to the solar farm, because the solar farm's almost like a wall. Though I really don't want them going through my solar farm if I can avoid it. Where did you guys... They had to have come from the north. That's just the way it had to be. So let's just hope that with a nice solid diagonal here, they'll wind up just coming down and getting shredded by my defenses on their way through. Alright. Gonna need some charging stations in here too, aren't we? And then one more over here. Should do it. And that right there, just barely in the logistics network, and that one right there. Okay, power. And yeah, they're just waiting on power poles now. There we go. Now, charging depot. Alright, 4 charging pads right there. And ammo requests are up. That should keep that from happening again. Alright, back to the silver before I was rudely interrupted by that. Yeah. These don't actually have any defenses, but they're in the network, so why don't we just set up a proper defensive cluster right here? Since I've noticed there's been some hits here. Put 2 of those right there. Alright, back to what we were doing before. Let's go get silver wrapped. And up and running proper. Let's also just lay out some concrete while we're here, because I'm sure our construction robots could use something to do. There we go. Fill in that gap right there. Nice. Just paint in a little bit more of the area, because concrete looks awesome. Let's see how much of that they can actually get done. Okay. So we need everything up to including that as our brand new... We'll set it up as a requester style. There we go. Alright, we got lots of construction robots in the works. And then we just need to figure out... Yeah, of course, I'm getting ready to bring stuff over to do construction robot work with. And did not leave myself an adequate quantity of... I did the big robot-based thing and didn't actually consider that I'm actually doing a robot-based project. Okay, we need to get this through to wherever we're going to be doing this work. So I think it's going to actually be the other way. Because we're going to want to bring that through over here. Will that fit under? Yes, it will. Okay, that's really the critical one right there. And we bring that along there. Excellent. And then... Oh, right, silver. Silver is actually going to... Well, we are going to eventually need it down on the main bus, so let's just get it down there. And then what we can do is up here, we're going to set up a very, very little solar panel next to your solar panel facility. It's time to, I mean, we're going to start making use of the proper robotics here. Logistics. We want solar panel... Large solar panels Mark 1. Is that what we're using right now? Yeah, because Mark IIs require... Yeah. And we're going to use the larges, because that's what we seem to have everywhere. So yeah, we're going to request the large Mark Is in a much smaller quantity than 50. We're also going to need glass, circuit boards, and yeah, that's the core of it. We'll have 3 stacks on hand. Okay. That's just about done. Look at that. Okay. So where is glass? Glass is definitely on the bus somewhere. I just can't remember how far we actually brought it. Oh wow, steel's fallen way behind. Look at that. There it is. Okay. What the hey? Well, I think we're going to need this for a lot of other projects in the near future, so let's just act like that's going to be the plan. Whoa, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful there. Alright, this is going to have to be a long one. Just gotta get all the way to here. Okay. Under to there. Alright. Getting there. Alright. There we go. And this is going to be another one that's going to require an extensive underground section. We can't make it far enough. Oh my god, are we going to get stuck? No, we're not. We're not going to get stuck. No getting stuck for us. Because we've got that little extra bump right there, and that's all I think we need. Yep. Okay, so we need... Just double check. Glass and electronic circuit boards. Okay. And under huge distance. There we go. There's that. There's that. And there's that. A little early, but let's just take it across. You know what? Let's just do it. This place is starting to get a little out of hand. My best laid plans are running aground on me. Whoops. Okay. Let's get some power in. There we go. That's not nearly fast enough. Okay. We'll move that, and we'll move this. Because solar is a bit of a problem we're having. Okay. Provider. Requester. Large solar panels. 45 go into here for manufacture, and now we just need silver. Here we go. Now we're talking. Alright, solar panel upgrades underway. Silver is arriving by train. Now all we need is the last link. Just to actually run the train and tell it to go to your silver outpost. At some point I must have run out of normal signals here. Well, let's just ask for some normal signals then. That'll let us finish fixing this area up. Alright, excellent. There, that's supposed to be like that. And then we're going to definitely need one right there as well. Anything else? No, I think we're under control, guys. Okay, that's a wrap for today, everyone. Not 100% sure what the plan for... Oh, no, I do know. Next episode, we are going to get started on the superior circuit boards and eventually electronic logic boards, which is also going to mean making integrated electronics. So, some complicated stuff to make, and that'll be a job for tomorrow or the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.